Hello ladies and gentlemen, quick disclaimer here, I did originally do the recording for part 2 of this, and then my editing software decided to act up crazy and sort of like mess the footage up somehow. I have no idea. So essentially we're having to do part 2 all over again. The only issue is I only had one save file, so I've literally had to do all of pretty much rush part 1 and continue where we left off. So if things are a little different than when we ended at part 1, I apologise, but that is just the way it is. So yeah, there's the new save file, there's the old one, so we're going to be playing from 2 from this point onwards. Alright, resume game. It is exactly where we left off, sort of in a similar situation. The only changes really is I've got a bit less chicken and I've lost my revival stone because the 2 giants that were here absolutely pummeled the living daylights out of me, and I don't know why this time round. But hey ho, it is what it is, and we'll keep going from there. Chapter 1, Destiny. Aurora Village. Oh, I love this little place because I'm a sucker for like Eastern design buildings, and this has got a few of them. So
hold it right there.
No.
Are they gone? I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, there we go.
They're dead?
Yep, thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
Hell yeah.
I suppose.
Interesting coincidence.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack...
Whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
What's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of bloodthirsty monsters on your way in?
They used to stay in the mountains, away from the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis. No one's been hurt yet, at least not until today. If giants are showing up near Oneida's farm, things are far worse than we thought.
Speaking of which, where exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Cora.
We're,
Prospectors! We are prospectors! And we're out on an excavation to find, ore deposits in the mountains. You know, gold, silver, manganite?
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
Like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
Exactly.
Well, we're indebted to you either way, so go on through. But I'm watching the two of you.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is Bean. There's not much here, but we do have a merchant if you need supplies.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then.
Bean, you're cool. Callum, not so much. Yeah, I do apologize. I'll try to not talk on those like cutscenes and everything like that, just because obviously they're speaking and it can get a bit annoying if you talk over the top. Oh.
Prospectors, Fidget? That was the best thing you could come up with?
It was the first thing that popped into my head. It's not like you had anything better. Come on, let's get away from these guards.
All right, Aura. Where to now?
You're right where you need to be. The answers to your identity lie somewhere in this village.
I know this place, that's for certain. I'm sure I've been here before, but nobody seems to recognize me.
And you, in turn, do not recognize them. Yet I feel there is something here that may yet trigger your memory's return.
Maybe we should look around for a bit then? If you really have been here before, maybe somebody will recognize you.
That is a good idea, Fidget. Let us meet with the townspeople. I am certain that the next step of your journey will reveal itself in time.
Very well, but something here is making me uneasy. Like the calm before a storm.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna try not to talk during those cutscenes because again, it's just a lot of story based, and there is a lot of cutscening coming up, so yeah, not a lot of talking from me.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face, even when it's all covered up like yours.
Indeed. Well, my name is Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya. Don't mind Mr. Grumpy. He's not big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice little place, if you're not in a hurry. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
Some other time perhaps. We're just passing through.
Ah, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
I have an old friend, a blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass. I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but haven't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me? Tell you what, if you help me out, I'll give you this blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
Alright, quests. So, Dust to Dust updated. So you've proven yourself a hero to the townspeople of Aurora. Perhaps now you can find some answers from the townsfolk. And the blacksmith. Augustin has asked you to deliver a blueprint to this blacksmith in Archer's Pass in his stead, as the pass seems to be incredibly dangerous of late. No problem.
Jess?
Good morning?
Is it though?
I guess?
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now. Go, scurry off and leave me be.
Fine. Screw you. Town is full of dickheads.
Hello. I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's talking?
Of course. You're the one who saved Oneida. My name is Mosca, and I am at your service. If you need anything, just let me know. Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe?
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been meaning to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
I imagine this someone is pretty important to you?
Well, yeah. See, it's about a girl.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Oh, she is! She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denham at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Oh, thank you so much. You're great. You're really, really great.
Ah, dear bear, level up. That keeps scaring me. Yeah, so we've got a fanboy. Reunion. Mosca asks you to check on a girl in Denham at the edge of Abadi's forest. Map, inventory, level up. Yeah, defense. Yep. New region has been revealed. And wait, I don't have keys, do I? No, same as last time. Well, you guys don't know last time, but the first recording I did of part 2, I didn't have any keys here. Oh no, Reed.
You're perfect.
Thanks?
Not you. Listen, do you hear it? Can you hear its whispers locked within? Within the box. My box.
I don't hear anything.
Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost. Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me. Like he's hiding something.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. If you're ever down there, please, you must find my box. Return it at once. And whatever you do, do not open the box.
Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
So we've got the town's crazy guy, Reed. Well, why is in the box? You met an odd fellow named Reed. He seems to be looking over a box of some sort. And notes as well. The box, that's what it is. It's a box. You can't open it. To look in the box. Do not open the box. You can look at the box, but that's it. And only if it helps you bring it back. It fell in a hole near the storage cave in Aurora. No doubt found by whatever lives in the dark depths below. Ooh. And more experience, because why not?
Hi there.
Well, hello. You're a quiet one.
Just manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the village and everything, you know.
Yes, I heard something about that.
Ah, yes. Well, good.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep coming back. And there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
Alright, Mrs. Depressive.
She's a cheerful one, huh?
A bit of gratitude might have been nice. What kind of a bratty...
Hey, ease off, Dust. She looked like she was pretty depressed.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Fidget. I don't know what came over me just then. Come on, let's keep moving.
Confirmed, Dust has anger issues. Yay, shops restocked. Yep. Hello.
Ah, our famed savior. I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
Alright, I need stuff from you, dude. Actually... Oh, what the hell? Curse is going crazy. What two? Oh, what the hell? Curse is going mad. Nope. Alright, I've got two of them. I need
Thank
another.
you for
Nope.
I have the best.
I need 3 more of these, please. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. I can almost guarantee your satisfaction. Almost.
Almost satisfaction. It's like it's all right. It's not the best, but it's satisfactory. Colleen.
Oh, hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin.
He's not in the village?
No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him.
Johnny, that's the asshole who pretty much didn't think we had a good morning. Out to dry. Colleen is looking for her missing brother Corbin. She claims that Gianni in Aura Village may know his whereabouts. So we gotta go all the way back over here. Good thing about this. Speed it up a little bit. I really need some keys. Keys, keys, keys. Who's got the keys? Hey you, Ginger. Hey Reed. Mosca, fanboy. Right, you. We got a word.
Gianni, I want to ask you about a boy named Corbin.
Ah, have you seen him? Where has that foolish boy run off to?
I was hoping you could tell me.
He must still be wasting time in Ivydale Glen. I just knew I shouldn't have trusted that boy with cleaning my fabrics.
Corbin is doing your laundry outside the village?
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend. But then I suppose you don't have the capacity for rational thought. If you are so concerned, maybe you should go look for him instead of waffling about.
Oh, I'll find him. Then we're going to have a little chat.
So basically, this geezer told a little kid to go do his washing outside of the safety of the town, for God knows what reason. Yet Johnny sent Corbin to Ivydale Glen to wash his laundry. Make sure that he's safe. It's like, I hate people like that in real life. Just like, oh, I'm better than everybody else. Send someone else to do my dirty work. I don't care. Well, maybe they care. How do you about that? I can't just drop down. Autosave. Notes. Word of advice. What is this thing? Some kind of cage? Whatever, it's making an awful racket. Once in a while I hear words that sound like fat and beats. What does that even mean? I'll hide it in the caves beneath Aurora until I found the keys I need. I seem to remember to jump as far to the right as I can. Right, so something's under Aurora. It's another one of those friend cages that we found Super Meat Boy in. So there's another one of them. Lovely. Ooh. Bram.
Good day. I'm Mayor Bram. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing, really. We're just passing through.
No need to be modest, my friend. We can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Ah, are you talking about the Watchmen? You must understand, hardly a day goes by without some monstrosity attacking our peaceful village. They were simply being cautious. Take my word, I'm sure they meant no ill will.
There was also this girl.
Yes, that could only be Ginger. She can be a bit of a handful, but don't pass judgment on her like that. You have no idea what she's gone through this past year.
She looked pretty upset about something.
Don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Yet again with the modesty. You're no mere travelers, that much I've gathered. Mineral merchants don't wield blades as impressive as yours, Dust. Please, we really could use the help.
I don't know. I'm searching for something myself.
Then perhaps we can help each other. If you help our village, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I can be of no assistance while our village is constantly attacked by these creatures. We suspect their leader is close by, and if you could...
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
Until recently, they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now, they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
Well, whatever it is, it's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear...
You want us to find their leader?
It certainly would cripple their advance. You'd be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dust?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
Helping this village is the right thing to do. But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion. I'm proud of you, Dust. Of course, if you said no, I need to bite your face off.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Bram, you've convinced us. We'll do what we can to help stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchmen reported increased monster activity to the east of our village, so I imagine that's where you should go. But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to these monstrosities.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Bleh, long cutscene, jeez. So, Fidget's gonna bite my face off. How is that gonna work? Dust to dust. The Mayor of Aurora has asked you to travel east into Abaddis Forest and find the leader of the monsters attacking the village.
Hey, you're the outsider.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great. So you must know your way around out there. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fail, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so therefore equipment is pretty much your fault.
Nice, Fidget.
In so many words, yes. But it's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Bought them.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again. I'd like to upgrade our weapons. Beast spears, while primitive, have finely chiseled stone tips that we can use for arrowheads. If you could bring me 8 beast spears, I'll buy them for a high price.
Again with the high price jokes. So better than nothing. You've collected the int hides, turned to fail, blah blah blah. New venture, that's a shop. Cool. Quest added. Taking point. To improve the god's weapons, Fail needs 8 beast spears from the monsters roaming the valley. No problem. Oh, and level up. So increase health. Yup. Alright, so now we've got the map to move around as we please. So we've got the glade over here, the village there, the sanctuary, that's where Meat Boy is currently hanging out, Archer's Pass, Abaddis Forest, and Ivydale Glen. Archer's Pass first, because that's where the blacksmith is. Archer's Pass. Alright, let's go. Resonance Gate. We'll get to them. Well, they're basically locked gates and you need special gems in order to open them up.
Do you hear something flapping?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Oh, hell no. Alright then. What we got? Whoa! Bomb! 1,800 damage, damn! Whoa! Where am I going? Ta-ta! I'm going so high, I'm not even intending. Ah, you son of a bitch. So much damage. To make up the damage to get experience, want that XP boost. At the end of my previous second run, I did get to level 6, so I kind of want to do the same again. Seems doable, so why not? Oh my god. I did not mean to go up. Go back down there. Fight these guys. Oh, yes. All the combos. No! You little whore bag. Right, I'm going back down to fight again because that was bullshit. Right, come here. See, that's better. Ah, much better. I said, wanted that EXP. Pretty bad. So yeah, as I said, the game is really not complicated to play. This is a game you can literally mash X to attack and make sure you just parry every so often. But of course, for the big XP boost, you make the combos, you do all the attacks in a row, that sort of thing. Get you more levels faster. And of course, you can grind if you really want to. Where are you guys coming from? Where do you come from? I killed everybody down there. Alright, we done? Is that everybody dead now? Ah, there's something up there. That's probably where they came from. They're... He's just getting pummeled against the roof. Sorry, dude. Yep. Alright. Oh god, here we go. Ha. Ow. Alright, out of food, so yeah, feeble fruit, why not? It's a lot of fruit. Uh-oh. Oh god. That's a lot of flying things. Not sure I'm a fan. Come on, keep it going. Ah, got pretty far though, that was good. Do it again. More experience, please. Oh, come on. Oop, no. Balls it up. Ah, I'm not getting as good as the one I did before. That's annoying. Alright, let's go. Excuse me? I'm hitting the button to attack. I'm gonna die here. This isn't good. There we go. Well, that sucked. I'm now really low on food. Got a lot of experience out of those couple of fights though, so I'm not gonna complain that much. Still, damn man. I need to work my parrying skills. Yep.
Oh my. You really should have saved first.
Bloms, deadly creatures. Keep your distance. They will detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack. Let me at him.
Alright. So watch out for the bombs. Why didn't that one blow up? What makes him so special? Anything down here? Ooh, shop. Sup?
Ah,
Nice. Buy mode. Can I buy some food? I feel like I need some food. Damn, this stuff is expensive. Some 5 feeble fruit. Thank you.
Your Watch your back, my friend.
Oh, I try to, but sometimes the game just like, no. There you go, a cupcake. Woo! Easy if you don't get hit by those guys, it's really easy to kill them. Get out of here. Oh, jeez, that was close. Bye-bye now. Let me out. Thank you. Yep. Jesus. They always terrify me. Yep. Yep. Key. Is there a chest here I can use it on? Ooh, chicken. Let's check up here. No chest here. You guys just not exist anymore, please. I'm really worried I'm going to start getting burned to cinders and ash in a minute. Be so careful when you're jumping because there's usually more than like that. There's usually more than one of them. Yeah, yes, food dropping is good. I like food dropping because I need the food. If you could keep doing more of that, I would highly appreciate it. Oh, god damn it. Right, there we go. Bloms? Yep, bloms. Oh. Yes, give me chicken. I need chicken. Give me that chicken. Ah, resonance gates. Never mind. Get these guys for some quick XP. Nice. Save. Oh, gee. That one at the very left up at the top almost got me. You've got to wonder, because, you know, creatures evolve out of, like, necessity and evolution and all that. So, what in the world caused these things to evolve into things that explode when somebody or something gets close to them? That's pretty bad. Oh, is that another... I'm guessing it's blue? Yeah, it's blue. I thought so. More sticky wall that I can't use. If I... Because there was a lot of keys down here. Oh... I get it. That's harsh. Yeah, I know how to get those keys that we saw very briefly on the left. It's just not going to be a pleasant way to do it. Get in. No, fidget spinner is more defense. Yep. Right, so we're at level 6, so we're pretty much where we were at during the first recording of part 2. Again, you guys don't know what I'm talking about because, well, you didn't see it, because again, it got messed up. Which makes me a very sad person. But hey, doing it again, and hopefully we'll continue on strong without dying. Or making stupid mistakes. That was close. Excuse me, how many? Oh, yoink. Wee. Hello.
Whoa, hello there.
Easy there, Chief.
Everyone, calm down, please. So, you were the ones making all that noise up there.
Not intentionally. By the way, do you know you have bloms in the attic?
Oh, those? They don't bother us, and they tend to keep the other monsters away. If I knew we were having company, I'd have cleared them out myself. Sorry about that, I guess. So, what brings you two this far outside Aurora? I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm Dust, and this is my companion, Fidget. We're here to deliver these materials on Augustin's behalf.
Oh, well, nice to meet ya. I'm Haley, and this is my brother, Maddie. Don't mind him. I see you've got a blueprint there. Mind if I take a look? Well, this doesn't look too hard. Tell you what, if you can find me the materials for it, I'll craft this item for you.
Let's go then. Oh, I need the spears. Don't have any spears.
Thanks, Haley.
And, just because I like you, I'll give you a blue resonance gem. Don't know if you caught it on your way up, but there's a big blue door at the foot of Archer's Pass that this'll open. Just inside the door is a teleporter that'll take you right up here. Makes return trips a lot easier. So you can come and visit anytime you like.
I'll be honest, even with a shortcut at the foot of the pass, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it up here too often.
Well, my dad did have these little receiver things he'd give to his regular customers to transport goods back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them to give you. Let me think. If I remember correctly, one of my dad's customers dropped one somewhere in Abadi's forest. If you were to find it, I could craft your items and send them to you through the receiver whenever you wanted. Dad normally gives his customers a blue resonance gem, so check for blue resonance gates in Abadi's forest. Need anything else?
Let's talk.
So, let's talk. I notice it's only you and Maddie up here in the pass. Is it just you two?
Not all the time, no. My father still runs the forge, but he's usually away on business. Right now, he's somewhere across the sea hunting down new minerals and ores. He's always trying to make better weapons and armor.
Sounds like he's always pretty busy.
Yeah, but I get along fine by myself. And Maddie too, of course.
I meant to ask before. Does Maddie have a problem with me?
What?
Well, it's just... he seems to grumble a lot around me.
I can attest to that. Lots of grumbling.
I really can't say, Dust. Maddie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that answers your question.
Not really, but...
Let it go, Dust. Just let it go.
So, is blacksmithing the official family trade then?
In a way, I guess. My father said I could be whatever I wanted. But when you grow up alongside a world-famous blacksmith, your options are fairly limited. Not that I mind, though. It's nice to have skills that are in demand these days. Everybody always needs something forged, whether it's amulets or armor.
So, business is good?
It's been better. Still, we make enough to keep things going, and that's the important thing.
Your forge is pretty far off the beaten path, Haley. Why set up shop so far outside Aurora?
This forge is actually quite ancient. My father's 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 father inherited it from his mother's grandfather on her father's side. It was built during the Battle of Archer's Pass, many hundreds of years ago. The archers were holding off their enemies from way up here, but they needed a forge to replenish their arrows. So, they built one right where they stood. It helped them take Archer's Pass, and from here, they were able to liberate the whole valley.
Sounds like this forge has a lot of history behind it then. Even so...
Location, location, location.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I wish it was more accessible. We'd get more business, I'm sure of it. But it's not like we can just pick it up and move it.
I'll bet if you had an army of trained rats, you could move this place no problem.
Fidget, I don't think that'd help.
You know, smart mutant rats with magic!
Don't worry about her dust. Altitude sickness drives some creatures crazy.
Fidget was pretty crazy before. Maybe we should be on our way.
Sounds like a plan, and yeah, fidget crazy is not a good idea.
Need anything else?
Nope, thank you very much, Haley.
Thanks, Dust. Don't be long coming back.
I'll try. Right, so the blacksmith. You've met the blacksmith's daughter, Haley. She can now craft equipment from blueprints you find. To be of further use, she asks you to find a special device which allows communication from anywhere in the world. Seek out a blue resonance gate somewhere in Abidy's forest.
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
I don't know, Fidget. Why?
Oh, don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Fidget, what are you talking about?
You didn't see the signals? She was giving you the signals.
That's great, Fidget. Really, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a lot of fanfare of Dust and Haley hooking up. Anyway, that's the end of part 2. Done a fair bit, a lot of story, and God, how many cutscenes. Next session we'll be going to Abidy's Den, and then we'll be going to the favourite location, Abidy's Forest, because everything's centralised around there at the moment. But thank you very much for watching so far. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.